Hello, everyone. I'm back again. Uh, aren't I always? Anyways, the other day, recently, I'm not sure exactly when, I showed you how to make frames with this frame punch. This is not the only way to do it. We don't all have this wonderful little toy. One of the things that I do have, that I have collected over a lot of time, is other kinds of punches. And recently I saw Pam at the Paper Outpost do a little project where she was using punches to create frames and slides. The thing is that you can't always punch right in the middle, so you need to make yourself some guides, and so that you know a bit more about how the punch functions. Like, okay, this is a round punch, and we can make a slide with a round punch. But the problem with making slides or frames where you have to have two pieces is you can't always punch two pieces. So we have to punch them both, but we have to punch them so that they'll be the same. And one of the things that you can do is always put your paper in all the way to where the mouth ends. And that way you know exactly how far down it goes. So what we're going to do here is we're going to, I have to punch with my right hand. I can't really punch with my left hand. I'm going to put this edge of the paper. Let me bring you in a little bit. Sorry. Now I will try to stay in frame. We're going to put this edge right here, this back edge, all the way into the punch. Okay? And then I'm going to put this edge over here and just pick the same one every time. And I am going to put it right here so that it's right on the edge. And then I'm going to punch. Okay. So now I know that this is my back edge, and this one is my left side. And then when I measure this, I have got, it's a 1/16 inch over a half. So it's 1/2 inch plus 1/16 inch. Okay. And this left side helps if you get it on the little zero mark, is not quite the same, but very close. So we're going to call it the same. It's 1/2 plus 1/16. Okay, so if I want to take this circle, which is a 1 3/4 inch circle, 1 3/4, and I want to cut a piece of paper that is exactly the right size to center that circle all the way around, I have to have 1 3/4, plus I have to have this size right here, which is 1/2 plus 1/16 plus 1/16, plus I have to do that again up here. So I have to have another 1/2 plus 1/16. Well, these two halves make a whole inch. So I've now got 2 plus 3/4 plus 2/16 is an 1/8 plus 1/8. So it is 2 7/8 and I will have a square where I can make it exactly in the square center. So if this is 3, so I would have to cut it down. So instead of cutting it down, I'm just going to center it on both sides, go in 1/2 inch, and get it the same. Okay, that made no sense whatsoever to y'all. Okay, let me start over again and cut you a piece of paper. 2 7/8 by 2 7/8. And now I should be able to put this right in the center by putting it right where I had it before. And pulling it all the way to the back. I don't know if that makes sense or not. The other option is to lay your other piece of paper in here, hold them together, and go in and try to cut them at exactly the same place so that you get 2 pieces that are exactly alike. Now, that's if you're trying to center something exactly. Frankly, I'm not going to worry about that. What I am going to think about is the fact that I can have really cute square with circle slides, okay? Or how about if I want a circle within a circle slide? Little punch, little punch. No, I'm going to punch this one. I'm going to punch this circle. I'm going to shove it all the way to the back. Then I'm going to take a bigger punch, put it in, and center up my circle. Won't center that way. There we go. This punch does not work very well, so unfortunately. And now I have a circle frame. I can do the same thing with squares because I have some square punches. And I can go back in and center it up and get a nice frame or slide. So there's a lot of things you can do with your punches. Now, what if I need a long, skinny slide? And I don't have a long, skinny punch. I'm going to take this little circle punch. I'm going to go in here and I'm just going to start chewing it out by cutting half a circle. And I can just go back and clip off the little points. Like so. Now, what I would do with this one is I would come back and I would cut it. Okay, this one is roughly 3/4 of an inch in. And now it's close to being in the center. So you can, and it's a little bumpy, but that's okay, you know. Trying to think of some of the other things I was thinking about. Oh, This is a tag punch. Okay. I have such a mess here now. You can't even see what I'm doing. Okay. So this is a tag punch. If I put this tag punch right there, I can make a cute little window or frame with the tag punch. But say I want a rectangle instead of a tag. I just punch it like so, and I turn it around, and I punch it from the other side like so, and I get a rectangle. So don't just look at your punches for making what they are supposed to make. You can make holes that are different by using different punches. This is a thick punch, and it's also a ticket, and it will punch through a couple of layers of these. So I could layer these up like I need, 2 of them, and put this in. Just make sure you push it all the way down to the back, because if you don't, okay, then it's not going to be straight. And how about that? That would make a gorgeous slide. Okay? The thing I'm trying to explain, though, with the math, which is hard, is that you're trying to get this side and that side to be the same. Now, if it doesn't make sense to you to add it up and cut it out first, which it doesn't to me, what I like to do is cut my first piece, put it right in the center, or hopefully in the center. Now I can go in and I can look at this and I can say, okay, I lost the ruler, guys. This side is 5/8 of an inch. That side is 1/2 inch. That side is 1/2 inch. So what I need to do is cut this off at 5/8 of an inch. And then, okay, I know you can't see me cutting because I haven't got enough room. There we go. Shoot. Let me turn it. There we go. What I'm doing is measuring from this little edge of the cut part so that I'm at 5/8 of an inch. There's, or hopefully at 5/8 of an inch. And I'll end up with one that's right. And that's important to me to get all of these sides the same, or if I want it to be longer, that's okay. I can make it where it has a longer piece. I'm going to put it in there. Now I'm going to try to center it up. And now I have a place where I can write at the bottom of my little slide. So they can be even or they cannot be even. I was trying to think of some of the other. I love the ticket as a slide. I think it will be really fun to use as a slide or a frame. I love the circles. Tags are fun, mostly because you can make them rectangular. What if, say, I want that I'm just thinking, guys, there's, you know, I keep thinking, okay, let's go like this, and we can take one square out and we can move down just keep your paper against the back edge, against this edge back here, so that it lines up. Now look at that nice big frame. Yes, it's got a little puka right there. We can trim that off with our scissors. And then we're going to have to trim from here to here, or we're going to have to take out another little bite. Let's take out another little bite. Oh, let's just take it out from this way. And this is going to be a big frame or a big slide. And that would make a nice piece for a window card. So rather than trying to cut this out with an X-Acto knife, think about using your punches. If you've got punches, think about using the punches. Okay? Now there are other ways to do this, and I am going to hopefully explore a few more ways down the road. I hope this made sense. I hope the math, I tried to make sense with it. The point is that you want to try to get this distance right here, this distance right here, and the two side distances to be the same, or these three to be the same and the bottom one to be larger. That's just, you know, kind of how they have been in the past. If you're trying to punch inside of another to create a frame, always punch your smallest one first. Let me show you what I'm talking about. This is my circle punch. I'm going to punch a circle. Always punch the small one, then go back, find your bigger punch, because that's how you center it up. Then you can find how to make a center. And you end up with a nice circle. Now, if you're going to go another one bigger, I don't know that I have enough room on this now. I kind of, yeah, I might. So see, by having consecutive ones, you can make more frames. And these can have little images inside of them. And the point is that they're cute. You're supposed to use what you've got and try to make some frames or slides or things like that. Like I said, guys, I hope I didn't confuse you. I hope this gives you some ideas to run with. The math is actually easy. I'm not sure I've explained it well. That's the problem. If I can help in any way, please ask me questions. I'll do the best I can to answer them. In the meantime, let's read a quote from our 1001 Ways to Creativity and see what's next besides cleaning up this huge mess I just made. The writer, like anyone else, is equipped in infancy with a thick padding of things he believes to be true, but which aren't. John Franklin. Is that Jan Franklin? It's John Franklin. Okay, guys, go have fun. Make some art. Bye-bye.